This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 5340 Teesdale, Valley Village, California, 91607. Today is April 22nd, 2025. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 2.5-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located just at the rear of the property in front of the ADU on the right-hand side. This is our 2.5-inch cleanout here. This is our ADU unit here. Goes towards the bathroom, towards the door. This goes out towards the front of our property. We do have another additional clean out at the front, the very front right-hand corner of the main house in the driveway. There's another opening there as well in the front of the property. We do have some water running in the kitchen of the ADU. So again, we're just going to zero out here. And what we'll do is we'll push out and we're just going to see which direction we're running. And again, we'll just continue to push out. And there's our tie-in for the kitchen sink that's running. So this is coming in the back side of the bathroom. And what we'll do is we'll push out about 20 feet and we're going to pause there for a moment. We'll locate that area. We'll just see which direction we're running. So again, right about here, we're going to pause for a moment. We'll locate this area. Yeah, okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear to be running parallel with the driveway. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. As we push out, we're going to push out, and we're just going to pause at the next joint, take a good look at the joint. We're just going to see if the joint it's a rolled fitting or is it actually a glue fitting. So we're just going to pull to our next joint, and right about here, and these do appear to be glue fittings. So we're going to pull back just a little bit more, and we'll just push in a little bit. We are making a turn, so we do have another clean out up at the front of the property. So what we'll do is we'll push in just a little bit further, and then we'll pause there for a moment and locate this area. We'll pause right here for a moment, locate this area. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area. And again, there is another clean out in the driveway, and this is just on the front right-hand corner of the house in the driveway, just in the driveway on the ground there on the concrete, there's another 2.5-inch opening. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. So again, as we push out, it does appear to be all black ABS sewer pipe. And all the black ABS sewer pipe thus far all appear to be in fair, maintainable condition. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And once we get to the tie-in up at the front, what we'll do is we'll pull back. From there, we'll pause and we'll pull back. So again, we're just going to pause here for a moment, locate this area. Okay, as we push out, you can see that we do have a tie-in here, and that's the tie-in coming in from the front house. So again, we're just going to push in. We're going to mark this area. We'll mark it with the red flag. Again, this is our tie-in from the ADU at the rear of the property. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we mark it with the red flag at approximately 3 foot 7 inches deep in the grass at the front of the property. So again, this is our tie-in from the ADU. So again, we're going to pull back, and then from little residual water still running from the ADU. But again, we are in black ABS sewer pipe. And again, that's our tie-in there. And again, we just got some residual water running. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Again, this is just some residual water running from the ADU. Made a little bit of a turn. So again, as I mentioned, it does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe. And all the black ABS sewer pipe thus far, it all appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Again, no visible signs of any root intrusions, any breaks, or any major offsets. All the water appears to be passing through. We did run quite a bit of water from the kitchen sink, as well as the bathtub, flush the toilet. Again, a little bit of residual water still running. But again, we'll just continue to pull back. And what we'll do is relocate ourselves to the front of the property to a 2.5 inch mainline sewer clean out up at the front of the property. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. Again, we made that little bit of a turn. And again, that's just at the front of the property. Again, on the right-hand side of the front right-hand corner of the main house, there was a additional mainline sewer clean out there. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, a little bit of a long run, so we do have some residual water from the bathtub. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And we continue to pull back. Again, there's our tie-ins from our kitchen. And as we pull back, we're coming to the back side of the bathroom. And there's our bathroom tie-in as well there. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and we're going to come up and out of our clean out. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to relocate ourselves to the front of the property. Okay, again, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to a 2.5 inch ABS mainline sewer clean out up at the front of the property. This is just to the left of along the walkway on the left-hand side of the front door. This is our 2.5 inch ABS clean out here. This goes towards our front door. Goes towards the front door. And again, this goes out towards the front of our property here. And we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here at the edge of the clean out. And we're just going to drop down and again attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer. Okay, again, we'll just go ahead and continue to push out. And as we push out, we're going to pull back just a little bit. And you can see as well that water's coming in from the tie-in. So you can see that it does appear that they possibly rerouted it and brought it around the rear, because the water here that you're seeing is coming from the rear left-hand corner of the house. So again, I'm just going to pause the mic here. Okay, again, we're just going to go ahead. You can see the water running. We're going to go ahead and continue to push out. And as we push out, we do transition to vitreous clay. And as we push out, we're going to make a little bit of a turn. A little bit of offset there, but again, we'll just push all the way into our city sewer, and then from there we'll shut all our water down and pull back to take a good look. Again, it does appear to be vitreous clay sewer piping, and this is in our lateral, this is in our street. Again, we'll just continue to push out our camera, we'll pull back a little bit, try to clear our camera lens. There you go, and we'll just continue to push out. And we'll make a little bit of a turn, and we'll just a little bit more of a turn here, try to get up and over that. We drop down into our city sewer. Okay, we have a little hard time getting up and over this little lip here, so we're going to pause our mic here for a moment. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and switched our camera to a larger camera, and we just pushed out to this area here to start where we left off. So again, we do have some water running. So again, we're going to pull back a little bit and try to jump up and over this lip. And as we get up and over that lip, you can see we drop down into our city sewer. So we're going to pull back just a hair. Right there, that's our city sewer. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer. We did shut our water down. You can see some water passing through. There might be still some water running from the house. We do have a tenant in the house at the time, so that might be running some water. So we're just going to pull back slowly. We'll take a good look at our joints as we pull back. This is our saddle. A little bit of offset there in the saddle, but again, nothing major. We'll just continue to pull back. Again, another minor offset in those joints there, but again, nothing major. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, we'll continue to pull back. All those joints appear to be in fair condition. Make a little bit of a turn. A little bit of neoprene band exposed in that joint there. And as we pull back, we transition back into black ABS sewer pipe. Again, we're just going to pause for a moment. Okay, again, as we pull back, you can see the vitreous clay there. A little bit of buildup. It is making a 45-degree turn. It looks like it's making two 45-degree turns and just catching a little bit of buildup there as it's making those turns. So again, as we pull back, we'll transition into black ABS sewer pipe. And again, there's our tie-in. That tie-in there appears to be serving the ADU at the rear of the property, as well as some of the bathrooms on the right-hand side of the house. So again, we'll continue to pull back. All the black ABS sewer pipe all appear to be in fair, maintainable condition. And we're going to make a little bit of a turn. We're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.